right now. Hit it. And we're here on YouTube, my main channel, and this is also the video for the rest of the story of what happened today, Monday, July 17th, 2023. So the majority of my day today was phone calls. First was phone calls. I have a lot of phone calls for different jobs. People were going to send me information, so I checked the email and I did that. And that was after I got that completed, I started sending out a few more emails and getting things done. So it wasn't a very heavy email day, but it was pretty much, well, I had 50 emails to go through, so it's quite a bit. But I got through the majority of that, got that done. So now it's just a question of just resting up. As well, personally, as well, the videos, I've now resynced everything again, where the videos are now going to come out as they used to every single day. But what I'm thinking of doing, like I said, this new format is going to be good, because the format I'm going to be using now is just do it in one take, all 3 videos, and make it happen, even with the bloopers in them and all that stuff. Because that's life. That's what I want to try and do here. That's the whole point. So for me, what I want to accomplish today, which I did, is the laundry that I got done, and then making the food. And I made it quite well. It was only a lot of food because it looked like it was a lot of food. I put in some chicken, and I put in the vegetables, then I put the spinach in. That gave it the bulk, and then I added the binding material with the guacamole, and then I also put in the dressing. And again, to make it more creamier, and then it bulked up. So I had a bowl of that, and that's what I had to eat. So it was good. And I'll make the bacon thing I made on the weekend again tomorrow. I'm gonna vice versa change around. But I do want to understand, or I want to try and push the idea of having that one meal a day. And for now, right now. Well, for now, because again, I had no money and I'm trying to look for work. And if I have the one meal, then I won't be snacking or doing things. But I do want to incorporate that when I start to have a job again. And that goes for what's next for me. And I keep on thinking about it. Of course, I want a full-time job, but again, I'll take anything right now. But because again, what do I want to do? And it boils down to me figuring out what I want to do with my life. And of course, again, the majority of the thing I want to do is continue to help people, have a charity that I can do stuff with, and be philanthropy and all that stuff. But again, that's because I want to work. I want to work, and I want to have basically live like the Pope lives, in this small little apartment, and that's basically where I live, and then I save all the money and I invest into other things. That's what I want to do, because again, I just want to basically say, you know what, I don't need the fancy this, fancy that. It's when I have the best of what I need for what I want to do, and then do that life. And then that morphs into the idea that, yes, I'm going to be a digital nomad. So I want to be able to have, like, okay, if I'm going to be somewhere in a room, that's going to be my place. So I want to have the best desk, the best this, so I can have everything that I need to go and travel, to do videos, and then incorporating my life in it. Because again, I want people to know that they can still live a life, even if they've lost everything. I've lost everything. I'm letting you know what's going on in my life. And again, some people will say that it's bad to talk about what's going on. What have you been through? Well, I've been through hell. I've been through a lot. And that's not a lie. I'm just telling you the truth. It's what I've dealt with. And maybe I did it wrong, where I got sick and I paid out of pocket, and the doctors did this, and then it didn't work, and then I was trying to do stuff. So I'm trying to keep my life going. And I'm really grateful that I got some money to get some food and get some medication to heal up, because I want to continue the healing process. And I see myself doing better things to help out as much as I can, but I got to keep on focus. Losing weight is the most important thing. These tumors, I have to be patient. I'll tell you one thing. That tumor that I had last week, it happened because I did the moving around. I nicked something and it grew. It was a pimple or whatever. It was painful. It's still there, but it's gone down enormously over the last few days. And that's what's important. The importance is that over this last week, I couldn't post on YouTube. So I basically said, well, I'm going to change things around and make it differently. And that's the one thing that, just tell things like how they are, how it is in real life, what's really going on. And then when I had that tumor or that cyst that was there, big, whatever it is, it comes and goes, it grows. But it grows because the body is healing. There's an infection and the body's taking care of it. If it shrinks, it means the body took care of it. Just like when you cut your finger, if you do not take care of it and clean it and bandage it up and do what you can do to help it, then it goes to shit. And then the other aspect of it here is if you wash your hands and you don't use the right, you use not good soap. I'm not saying antibacterial. I'm just saying good soap. Good soap, bad soap. You wash your hands, you brush your teeth, you do normal good hygiene, you will do better. But again, if you do an overabundance of these things, then you can get issues if you're younger and all that stuff. I'm not a doctor. This is a situation. But again, you just said basically, take care of yourself, wash your hands, take care of your body. And again, it's a symbiotic relationship between you and the body, and that's what you need to do. So that's what I'm going to work on. But more of it, the rest of the story I want to talk about. Let's go to Rumble for that. That's very important. So, on to Rumble.